Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Nikki Zick from Nikki Zick Paints, and today we're going over some more mixed media artwork. So right now I have my little favorite sketchbook, and I was doing some sketching of new concepts of cards to do, and today was a nice sunny day where I live, so I was in a spring bright mood. So as you see here, if you look closely, I used colored pencils and then water to dilute and diffuse the colored pencil, and then I used solid color watercolor as a darker contrast. So I started with small little daisies, or I don't know what kind of flower it is, and then I went a little bit larger. And I really like the large idea, and I'm going to go forward with the large flowers for my 5x7 postcard. So we'll put the artwork here so I can follow along, and you can look at it as well as I follow along. So we're going to start off with our colored pencils that are water soluble, and we're just going to draw flowers with 5 petals. You could use medium to hard pressure depending on how dark you want your flower petals to be. And just draw 5 petals around in a petal flower formation of a flower. And you could just do this very easily. You don't have to rush. I'm listening to calm piano music in the background, you may hear. We'll put one down here. Okay, we have 1 petal. We'll come in with the second, and then a third. You can always reshape them as you go around before you wet them. We'll do another flower up here. So start off thin and go wider at the top of your petal leaf. Narrow and small, and then go wider. Okay, then for this artwork I did a pink and blue, so we'll go in with the blue flower petal here. Okay, here. This also will have 5 petals so that it matches the pink. We'll put a blue flower here. Again, 5 petals, starting skinnier and working your way out to a petal formation. And we'll put one last blue flower here. And once you start doing the petals, you'll get the hang of it more, and it'll come more natural, as you see I'm doing now. Okay, then we're going to go into some green leaves. I'm going to sharpen my pencil a bit. Sorry about that noise. And here we go with some leaves. We don't want to go too close to the center because we do have to add our dark color accents. So we'll just do a few leaves here and there, not too close to the center of our flowers. Okay, now we're going to first watercolor our flowers. We're going to start off with the pink and use a wet, plain water paintbrush. Okay, you see how that colored pencil just pops by the addition of the wet water. The clean wet water, I should say. Just a little water goes a long way. Sometimes you could do one whole flower, as I just did, with one dip of water. Now we'll go into the blue and pull out or pull in with one stroke of water. Make sure you don't puddle it like the first stroke I just did with a little too much water. Dab off your brush. Keep the centers of all the flowers open so we can add yellow. Now we're going to use the side of the brush and do our leaf indication. We may add more pencil leaves, but right now we have to concentrate on our flowers. But I just wanted to have some leaves as holders. Okay, now we're going to add these dark pink accents and dark blue accents against our flowers and our yellow centers, and then we'll go into all of our green. So we're using a round paintbrush, and I'm going into my hot pink, which is a thicker consistency. We don't want it too watery. Okay, you dab off the excess, and we're going to put one dab of color in between each petal section. Okay, each petal section, we'll get a dab of color. Okay, now we're going to the blue. We're using a nice brilliant blue because the flowers are brilliant. Okay, the top. Okay, now we'll add some vibrant yellow centers. We'll start with our pink flowers. Then go into our blue, right in the center. Okay, now the fun part, we're going to do first clusters of 3 leaves using my round brush. And we're going to do little dabs of color. So we'll get your green paint ready to a nice cream consistency. We don't want it too watery because we want these dabs of paint to be very solid and opaque. So we'll start here with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can keep them in a straight row. You could curve them out. Put 3 over here. Turn your brush for a different angle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And go around the petals. And now we're going to add some larger accents of green. And these can still be in 3s. So that way there's some harmony in your artwork. You can go off the page, which is always interesting in artwork. So you do larger dabs of the green paint. And we're still doing it in clusters of 3. Off to the bottom. We'll do 3 small ones. 3 small. 3 small. 3 small. And 2 large. 3 small. And as you see, we're filling in the artwork lovely and to a nice peaceful day. No worries, no cares. Just calm. I like days like this. You have to be thankful for them. There might be some areas you want to add 1 leaf to fill in a gap. Like here, we put 1. There we put 1. Maybe here we put 1. 1, 2, 3. He didn't get any. 1, 2, 3. Larger dabs. We'll do some larger dabs on the bottom to make the artwork look rounded. All larger dabs. Okay, we'll fill in this area with small dabs of paint, and we're almost finished with this postcard. I hope you're liking it. If you like the video so far, please give a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. And I think that's it for our mixed media postcard. There's one more thing that I did in the original that I didn't do yet, is the using the dagger brush to add the accents in the leaves. But I think I will do it. So I'm going to get my dagger brush and go into the green and make sure it's still the creamy consistency of heavy cream or light cream, but not watery like milk. And then make sure not to have too much paint on your brush, because we just want to do light strokes of green wherever there's a leaf. Use your dagger brush, turn it for the right angle. Just a little accent. Okay, there we go. Yes, I think that looks better, more finished. And here's our 5x7 mixed media postcard done with colored pencils that are water soluble and watercolor paint. Thanks again. I hope you like this video and have a good day. Bye-bye.